Do you know how it feels to have the President of the United States to target you?
The committee investigating the January 6th attack turned its attention to the harassment election workers faced by President Donald Trump and his supporters as they attempted to pressure them to overturn the election. Among them, former Georgia state election worker Wandrea Arshea Moss and her mother, Lady Ruby Freeman, who were falsely accused by name of voter fraud by Trump and his attorney, Rudy Giuliani.
Ruby Freeman and Shay Freeman Moss and one other gentleman quite obviously surreptitiously passing around USB ports as if they're vials of heroin or cocaine.
Mr. Giuliani accused you and your mother of passing some sort of USB drive to each other. What was your mom actually handing you on that video?
A ginger mint.
The two said they were inundated with death threats from Trump supporters.
It's turned my life upside down. I no longer give out my business card. I don't transfer calls. I don't want anyone knowing my name. I don't want to go anywhere with my mom because she might yell my name out over the grocery aisle or something. I don't go to the grocery store at all. I haven't been anywhere at all. I've gained about 60 pounds.
There is nowhere I feel safe. Nowhere.
I didn't want to be used as a pawn.
Witnesses on Tuesday included Republican election officials who rebuffed Trump's efforts. Arizona House Speaker Rusty Bowers, a Republican who campaigned for Trump, described conversations with Trump and his close aides, including Rudy Giuliani, who urged Bowers to reject the election results.
You are asking me to do something against my oath, and I will not break my oath.
As a result, Bowers said there were demonstrations at his house.
They have had video panel trucks with videos of me proclaiming me to be a pedophile and a pervert and a corrupt and politician, and blaring loudspeakers in my neighborhood.
Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, also a Republican, was targeted relentlessly by Trump for not changing the election results, but rebuffed calls to quit.
Why didn't you just quit and walk away?
Because I knew that we had followed the law and we had followed the Constitution.
He, too, faced the wrath of Trump supporters.
So I was getting texts all over the country, and then eventually my wife started getting the text, and hers typically came in as sexualized texts, which were disgusting.
Much of Tuesday's testimony tied the president directly to this pressure campaign, including an effort to replace state electors with officials expected to support Trump's efforts to reverse the election outcome. Trump has denied wrongdoing while repeating false accusations that he lost only because of widespread fraud. While committee members on Tuesday praised the bravery of the witnesses for standing up to Trump, Chairman Benny Thompson, describing 2020 as a close call, warned that 2024 might be different.
The lie hasn't gone away. It's corrupting our democratic institutions. People who believe that lie are now seeking positions of public trust. Who will make sure our institutions don't break under the pressure? We won't have close calls. We'll have a catastrophe.